What is happening, Magnus sites? I just got back from seeing Fast 9. And I gotta say, I want to give you one quick kind of spoiler, okay? Well, I'm going to say the spoiler, and I'm going to hold my hands up, okay? So you can close your ears or mute it. I'm going to hold my hands up. When I put my hands down, the spoiler will be done. It's only going to take a second. It's only going to take a second for me to say and explain to you how stupid and ridiculous this series has gotten, okay? I'm going to say it on three. 1, 2, 3. Fast and Furious in space. That is how ridiculous this series has gotten. I love this series. I cherish this series. I own all of them. Special editions, everything. I love the series. Except for Tokyo Drift. But I went to see this. This is a non-spoiler review. I went to see this in 4DX. Any action movie I can see in 4DX, I go see in 4DX. I absolutely love 4DX, and I'm going to tell you that I can tell from my experience with the movie, 4DX amplified this movie experience for me, I would say, around 10%, okay? It made the movie better than I think it actually was. Now, if you guys don't know, in this movie, the main villain is John Cena. He plays Dom's brother. Also, Han makes a return from the dead. They explain what happened to Han, and you're kind of like, okay. There is a post-credit scene, post-mid-credit scene, okay, which is worth staying for. No Hobbs. There is a very special guest appearance at the end of the movie. Sort of. Now, I know I'm all over the place, but hey, I'm not a movie critic. I'm an actor that's also a fan that likes to talk about the movies that he goes to see. So here's my review. I gotta say, I feel like they're always trying to top themselves. And I understand that, I get it. It must be the way this movie was written, but it felt very ridiculous. Now I know what you're saying. All the shit is always ridiculous in these movies. There's levels to ridiculousness. There's definitely levels to ridiculousness. I remember when we really got into a lot of CGI special effects in movies, and one of the movies that I just said, what was Triple X? And I feel like in certain fast movies, that's what I'm getting. Certain ridiculous stunts and stuff where it's just like, yeah, right. But in this one, there was a lot of it. And I enjoyed myself, but at the same time, the ridiculousness of it took me out of it. Okay? Like, when Dom drove the car, and what was it, 6 or 7? Was it 6? I can't remember. When he, in Dubai, from tower to tower, I was like, you know what? That's something you can sit there and think, you know, well, if he got up enough speed, he actually might be able to do that. You know, but the stuff in this was just, look, they had Dom doing biblical feats of strength in this and fighting ability in this movie, okay? Cutting to the humor. The humor in this movie did not hit a lot. There's a lot of humor between Roman and Tej, and for me, it didn't hit. You know, I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, these jokes are bad. I like the characters. But the fight scenes were kind of cool in certain parts. You know, look, I know I'm all over the place with this. The story, it gives you backstory to Dom and his brother. And you find out that there is something sinister afoot that happens. And I'm just like, are you serious? This is that sinister? But things are elaborated later, and you're able to piece things together in a more believable way. And, it was nice. I like seeing it starts out with a flashback. It was nice kind of seeing the family dynamic and how it was, and harkens back to the first one and, stuff. John Cena. He was good as the villain, but I felt like he wasn't good as the villain at the same time. There were certain things he hit and certain things he didn't. Overall, I enjoyed him in the movie, but there were just certain things that didn't. And why wasn't Hobbs in it? Do they still have a beef or something? Is it because he did Hobbs and Shaw? I don't know. But I don't know why Hobbs wasn't in the movie. That'd been nice. Hopefully he returns for the last one. Mia's in it. There's an impossible fight with the ladies. With the lady and another character beating up some dudes that I know that I couldn't handle. And I'm just like, it's just some crazy stuff. Like the whole time, me and Scarlett was sitting there like, get the fuck. And I said something in the middle of the theater on the part, if you saw my spoilers, I said something and everybody started laughing in the theater because I know everyone was thinking the same thing, okay? Where do I place this movie with all the other Fast and Furious? It's Tokyo Drift's at the bottom. And I really didn't like, was it the fourth? I didn't care for, I think it was the fourth one that much. But I'll put it above that. But it was, I think it was the hokey jokes and the ridiculousness of it that took me out of the movie. And like I said, I know there's a lot of craziness in the movies, but they made it more believable, if that makes sense, in the other movies. Overall, as a Fast and Furious fan, I enjoyed myself. I was entertained, but it was like I found myself saying over and over, "This is stupid. That was dumb. Are you serious?" Like, something about it. I'm going to give it 3 out of 5. Woo! It was an average good time. It wasn't bad, but like it was just ridiculous. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. And now I understand why a lot of you had posted in my comment section a few times that the movie was bad. I understand why you guys said that. But overall, I enjoyed myself. Those movies, all of the movies are a turn off your brain type of thing. But I just, there's levels of it and what you can deal with it. For me, I hit my level. Definitely with my split. That was just like, are you fucking serious? Really? 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 It's on that Jason level to me, the one where he gets enhanced. To me, I'm just like, really? Really? Post comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. If you enjoyed my movie review, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Family. 10 million subscribers. Woo!